Episode 45, How to Write an AI Use Policy for Marketing.
The AI6 Podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Let's face it, AI is already in your communications toolkit. Shadow AI is a reality where staff are using it behind their boss's back. So whether you formalised it or not, you're lagging behind without a policy. Hello and welcome to the AI6 Podcast for marketers embracing the AI age. I'm your host, Joanne Sweeney, and in just 6 minutes a day, I teach you AI and give you the insights you need to stay ahead in AI marketing. An AI use policy protects your team, builds public trust, and ensures compliance. It sets the standard for how AI can be used and who's accountable. So if you're in government or the public sector, or frankly, any business or organisation, it's time to stop dabbling and start documenting. In my other podcast, the Public Sector Marketing Show, in episode 95, I shared why I believe AI testing should start in marketing and communications teams. Your AI policy should answer 3 core questions. What AI tools are we using and for what? What rules govern ethical use? And who's responsible for oversight? The communications team might use AI for generating first drafts of content, analysing social media performance, monitoring public sentiment, personalising responses via chatbots, or automating advertising and audience targeting. But all of this requires human review. AI supports, it doesn't replace. The key here is the human in the loop. When it comes to ethical guidelines, I want you to think about setting ethical guardrails. So, every use of AI should be filtered through 4 principles: transparency, accountability, fairness, and privacy. Tell people when AI is involved. Review everything AI creates before it's published. Test for bias. Never input personal data into tools unless it's anonymized and secure. Quick tip here, very often the free versions will use the data that you've inputted to train its large language models. With the paid versions, you can turn off that in settings. Governance matters. So you've got to ask yourself, well, who's in charge? Ideally, your communications manager becomes the AI lead. They should work with IT, your legal department, and data protection to form a steering group. That team signs off on tools, checks performance, and oversees risks. Now, one of the complaints that I get from my clients is that they have IT, legal, and data protection teams that are very, very risk averse and are not open to experimenting with AI. But my friends, have a look at the AI strategies that your governments are rolling out. They are calling for AI transformation within government and public services, but also within the business and SME sector. So we have to move forward, and it's up to you to find a way to move forward. You should create an AI inventory. Every tool you use, what it's for, and how it's governed. I have that in my own business. I've been using tools and automation for very many years. So some part of me feels that stepping into the world of AI doesn't feel strange, doesn't feel new. It's what I've been doing, but now we're actually talking about AI in everything that we do. Also, implement a no publish without a person rule. AI outputs must be reviewed by a human before they go live. I've explained in previous episodes of this podcast that very often there are risks involved in AI, and AI can hallucinate, it can go off script, or it can introduce bias. It can even become a cybersecurity risk. So you need to manage the risks, and here's how to. Limit tools to approved use cases. Add disclaimers to chatbots. Train staff to recognise red flags, regularly audit all outputs, and track public and internal feedback. And crucially, if AI gets something wrong, own it. Transparency builds trust. So how to go from pilot to full deployment? Well, it won't happen overnight, and you don't have to go at it overnight either. Start with a pilot. Use AI for drafting social posts or tracking sentiment or some other repetitive or menial task that you think can be replaced with AI. Then expand it to other tasks that are a little bit more sophisticated or complicated. You've got to test and learn. Eventually, AI will become integrated across marketing campaigns, integral in day-to-day communications, and also with ongoing performance reviews, training and optimization, it will become a meaningful marketing assistant in your agency.
The AI6 Podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
If you want a bonus tip, make sure that you're building AI literacy into your team culture. People are really afraid now. They don't have the language. They can't articulate what they know or even what they don't know about AI. So it's up to you to build a program of education. And if you need help writing your own AI use policy, then go to the blog post associated with this podcast at publicsectormarketingpros.com and download my free AI policy template. And if you're ready to upskill, check out my professional diploma in AI for marketers. Use the code AI610 for an exclusive discount. You can also hire me for an in-company AI workshop. I am Joanne Sweeney, and this is the AI6 Podcast for marketers embracing the AI age. I'll talk to you on the next show.